What's up everyone? Welcome to the DualFlame channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different and taking a break from the flame games. Today we are going to be ripping in half apples. I've been able to rip in half apples for about a year now. I even found how to rip them in half with one hand, which I haven't seen a lot. So today what we're going to be doing is trying to see if I can rip in half 2 apples at once. So that's going to be very difficult because I'm not as strong with my left hand as I am with my right. So we'll see how this goes. And I always wondered, is it possible to rip in half a watermelon? Now, it's probably not, but that's what we're going to see. We're going to find that out if it's actually possible. So we have these apples here, and they're a little bit small, and it might make it more difficult, but we'll see how it goes. And you can see they're full apples. And there's no marks. I mean, there's that one, but that one was there before. I didn't make that, don't worry. What I found, it's not as clean of a cut when to do it one-handed, but it is really cool. So, how I found to do it is you put your thumb one hand in the base of the apple, and then you line up your fingers like this, like you'd be splitting an apple like normally, but just with one hand. Let's just go for it. Okay, that was close. I say that's a win right there. I mean, it's not the cleanest, but that is splitting 2 apples simultaneously. So now that we've done the apples, we're going to move on to the watermelon. I have no idea how this is going to go because I have never even heard of someone splitting a watermelon in half. I looked it up, doesn't even exist really on the internet, that I've seen at least. So I think it's going to be impossible for me to rip it in half with the rind and all, because there's no way my fingers are going to penetrate the rind. So what we're going to do is going to see how deep I have to cut it before I can rip it in half. So we're just going to cut the little bit of the rind, and then that will be my finger hold, and I can try to pry it apart. But we'll see how it goes. Don't do this at home. Is it good enough for that? I don't know. So we'll just cut a little bit. Just a little bit of a starter. Sorry. Don't play with knives. I don't even know if I can get my fingers in there. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make the cut a little bit wider just so I can get my fingers in there. Oh, that was a little bit deeper than I wanted, but okay. I don't know if I can do it with this. So we've just barely, you can see we've barely gone through the rind. And this is a mini watermelon. Totally forgot to address that. Because a large watermelon has a significantly larger rind. So this technically still counts as a watermelon though. So if I'm able to rip this in half, I can say I've ripped in half a watermelon. So I don't even know. I'm going to have to go even wider than that, because yeah, that's not going to happen with, okay, we'll see how it works. I don't even know if this is possible, but each time it just goes deeper and deeper. That's okay, you know, maybe we need to go deeper anyway. So there we go. That's a decent cut. See? It was barely into the, what is that, the meat of the melon? I don't even know what to call that. Okay, feeling good about this one. We're really a little bit wider. Just need to get, we're going to also go a little bit deeper as well. Because we got to get a little bit of, each time that goes in, it just goes all the way, that's why. Okay. So that was a little more deeper than I wanted, but it's probably what we're going to need. Okay, here we go. It's tough. My fingers are mostly just... Oh my gosh! Oh! I've got watermelon on my glasses and stuff. What? Oh, that's that is so weird. I've never imagined that it would split down. I thought it would like slowly crack open. That just exploded pretty much. I didn't expect it to just rip all at once. I expected it to like slowly form a crack and then pull apart. It makes sense because the rind can only handle so much pressure, and then after it's beyond its breaking point, it just splits apart. And you can see my fingers went pretty far into it. So I had to kind of dig into it, but we got it done. We split it. I don't even know. And it split relatively, actually that's really cleanly. Like, that's more clean than I thought it would ever be. That's incredible. That's just bewildering to me. I guess that's what, yeah. So you can see here, that's where I pulled it apart, and then it just split down this crack and just pulled apart. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. It's actually really good. It's juicy though.